Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is something that I think a lot of people have forgotten. And that's sad, but it's so true. So, the residents of East Palestine, Ohio, they feel abandoned, forgotten, and discarded over a year after the Norfolk Southern train derailment. East Palestine residents are not alone. In Pennsylvania, less than a mile to the east from East Palestine, people are also describing a lackluster and frustrating response from the government at all levels, lack of accountability from Norfolk Southern, and extreme difficulties with reviving a sense of normalcy in their community. Residents have said our Pennsylvania constitutional rights were violated and continue to be violated. We are here with our expectations for our rights to be restored and upheld. Is our government going to allow a corporation to get away with this? This has been a ping pong from one agency to another with little resolution. Now, residents testified during a Senate committee hearing on the after effects of the derailment and burn off of vinyl chloride, which they are calling Ohio Chernobyl. Now, the complaints they echo what residents have repeated for a year, indicating the lack of trust in Norfolk Southern. And then the loss of trust in state and federal agencies due to poor communication and official reportedly not being responsive to their needs. A resident of Darlington, Pennsylvania, said that she spoke to the Norfolk Southern CEO by the name of Alan Shaw. It yielded nothing. He is a puppet. He is controlled by his board of directors. Nobody believes in these alphabet soup people, she said, because they do not follow through with what they say they are going to do anyway, or you get the runaround. This is sad. Residents who live within 3 miles of the derailment site couldn't get any agency to test their soil until they forced their way into a meeting with Governor Josh Shapiro, who only then was forced to call upon the Environmental Protection Agency to order a test on their properties. Why? Why did they have to force their way? Why wasn't this done automatically right then and there? And these people are angry at their local government, their county government, their state, and their federal government because the help that they have received in this township is short of nothing. It's inexcusable that as tax-paying citizens in the state of Pennsylvania, that they should even have to go through this. Now, the lab results for that soil showed elevated levels of benzene, vinyl chloride, and other chemicals. And locals and researchers have asked for more testing, not just air or water or soil, but testing of indoor air quality as well to see if any chemicals were absorbed into fabrics and materials in their homes. But even with those tests, holding Norfolk Southern reliable would be tricky, of course. Can causation be proved? No. And that's what these companies rely on. There are concerns regarding the burn-off of the vinyl chloride that spilled from the East Palestine train, that the burn-off was a choice and one made for the sake of convenience over safety. Has been an argument made since the choice was made to drain all of the cars and then light them on fire in a ditch. All of these residents really wanted was justice. That's all they want. and life as it was before they were pretty much hit with a chemical bomb. They just want normalcy. They just want their lives back. But no one is listening. They have to force their hand to even just get soil tested. The poor people of East Palestine, Ohio, they can't even get their lives back. They had to abandon their own homes. What is wrong with this picture here? Is no one hearing this? Is no one seeing this? Where's the funding for these people and their homes and their lives and their families and their normalcy? Oh, that's right. My bad. So sad. It really truly is to feel abandoned and forgotten and discarded from the very people who, when running for office, promised to never abandon you, to never forget you, and to never ever discard you. But yet here they are, doing the very things they promised to never do as long as you elect them into office. Really makes me believe that they truly are selected and not elected. I really do feel bad, especially as though I do have family that lives in Pennsylvania. Well, what more can be done? How many voices are still going to go unheard? What more has to happen? How many more shiny objects? Look over here, not over there. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.